Guard your mind, guard your heart, guard your spirit from the fear and anxiety, because it's coming. And that's the seed I planted first. And every time it popped up, my patients were like, whoa, did you? So they became my sieve, where they brought in all the information. I was like, yeah, you see it now, the fear, right? But I asked this question, and I still ask it today because the numbers haven't changed. I don't care what variant you look at it, is with a 99.998% survival rate, if a child contracts this C disease, how do they do that with no known cure? With no known cure, right? They keep saying this is a novel thing. There's no cure for this. And so they've been repeating that over and over and over to the point where they launch this injection, and then people start to virtue signal, and they start to breathe that deep sigh of relief of, I'm so grateful that I got this. Right? And so in my world, I look at this and I ask that question, because if children have to, they have this virtually 100% survival rate at this stage, why would we force anything more on them? And that's what I see. Is that what I'm going to communicate to our county supervisors? Because one of them, and it does hurt my heart a little bit, one of them expressed at the last meeting that she has a child with a speech delay, and that she notices that her kid's speech has dramatically gotten worse and regressed since she's had a mask on. But she said, because of the greater good and the collective good of masking children pervasively, unendingly, that she's going to vote it in. And to me, I just want her to recognize that from a clinical perspective, there's that chasm exists there, and the fallout of, say, 10 years from now, 20 years from now, 30 years from now, when some of these young kids are starting to grow their families, and they're riddled with fear and anxiety that their healthy bodies can harm or kill a loved one, any random unassuming person on the street, that psyop, that belief system, that mindset is what I stand wholly against today. And so there's probably a lot of people who don't love this fiery nature, and I would say that this is the time where I've said that the whole picture of love is what we need to lead with. I'm grateful that in California, we give people the benefit of the doubt, that we believe and we hope and we want to give people hold out for that potential politician to make that change. But now it's time to just draw a line and recognize that the swift kick in the ass along with the warm hug is really important. That I love these politicians so much that I will hold them to account, that I will demand integrity, and that I will demand transition. I love them as human beings in service to humanity so much that I will stand up at this moment.